So how was it?
How did you know I worked at Jaden Page? Did I say it somewhere?
Maybe you did. I'm just doing my homework. Who taught you how to dance? I see you dancing in Don't Need a Coach to Ball. You like dancing a lot? Fire.
I heard like screaming downstairs and I started tripping. I'm like, what the fuck? Because like there's no screaming.
At 3 in the morning.
Especially not
at
my house.
She watched a little bit of porn, you know. I don't know.
Have you already slid in the DM there yet, or how's that going? How's that?
So like I pull up with 100 guys, you know what I mean? I pull up
100 guys, seriously?
I said no, like probably 40, but that's how we call 100 guys.
Yeah, I feel you.
And is there any luck there, or?
Nah, you got a number or something?
No, I waited.
Oh, okay, you waited to wait for us to got back.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Black men don't cheat.
That's that, and we're
Who
gonna
do you
chat.
have to argue?
Oh, we'll talk. So we'll get to the Nessia diss track. Are you gonna respond?
What did I tell you?
What?
I told you I'm not talking to anyone about anyone.
Okay, fair enough. So you're
The
not.
fuck?
So you're.
Do you have any top 5 moments that you want to explain?
Say again?
Would you buy the mixtape for 300? So you're second
It's
guessing.
steep. It's a steep price.
Top 5 moves.
What made you get to that point and want to answer with a diss track? And that's what I was speaking with your manager in the sense. It's almost ludicrous because you have 2 girls from the same country. Engineer, I can't remember a bad beat he's produced. So can you tell us a little bit of insight of working with Noah Shabib?
That's his thing on his podcast, you know what I mean? So why did you cross that boundary and not take that advice?
All right, well, here's the thing. And I'm glad you asked that question.
No.
There's been
If Jake want to make a song, tell him cover for.
I'm not okay, look, listen right now. I'm not shutting down no fucking people. I'm not talking about no one unless I fuck with them.
100%. Of Tekashi in the sense, you just put out hits. I haven't seen a tape since 2016.
You don't ever say that in your life. You think I'm a rat?
No, of course not.
For that. If you have to choose one, which one would you pick?
You had a podcast with Charlamagne, and he looked at you, and I remember this. He was like, don't get mixed up with...
Where were you when the Grammys were on and you heard Drake shouting your name out?
I was at home.
Fans, give me ass.
People thought that these were requirements, but no.
I was gonna print it and bring it in, but I didn't
But
have
no, they're not requirements. I actually stopped seeing a guy because he asked me to eat his ass, and I'm just like...
What's familiar to the ear. So
Yeah.
you're only going to get those gold records on the top 40 stations. And
I don't think I'm going to school. I'm trying to say, like, he just is old man, you know.
I remember when I did the audition for Everyday Struggle. We talked, and he cut the audition 5 minutes, and he says, "This is the guy."
because that's the whole show, right? It's like you guys
It's
over
confident.
each other.
It's
Yeah,
confident.
it's blessed. Yeah.
Kind of
So-
like the Undisputed with Skip and Shannon. It's kind of the same thing.
It's first take is undisputed. It's just a sports.
100%. Thank you. Okay, we're
So-
on the same page there.
They bring me in, and they bring me in. Joe is looking at me like, "Yo, who is this guy?" Because he didn't even know how I looked. And they're like hyping him up, like, "Yo, he has like millions of followers. He has this," and Joe's kind of looking like,
Who
okay,
is
that's-
this kind of
like,
guy?
He's looking like, okay, cool, but
Yeah.
couldn't it work? Because you could have the followers, but once the lights come on,
Yeah.
you can't talk about shit. It's not work. So anyway, they're like, "Yo, hey, listen, we want you to come do this thing, blah blah. You mind doing like a little like teaser thing?" So like they're gonna do it regardless if that went well, but it's like, what work? We're gonna sit in rehearsals for like 2 months before we go live, or what ended up happening was
I hear that one.
we literally went to do like a little test episode, and 5 minutes and he's like, "Cut it," and then they're like, "We're starting next week."
Okay, so he just knew right away.
Yeah, because he was, and this is what I'm saying he was good at.